Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on Sky. Welcome to the Sport News. Welcome to Sport News. We're bringing you the break. We've got some breaking news in today. We announced the sad. It's a sad day today as we bring you the news that football has died. Football was on Sunday, the 19th of April, 7th, 15th, 16th. On the 18th of April 2021, we announced the death of football. Football has died. It is no longer there. And we at Sport News, we think we're very sad about what's happened today. And we will be covering all of the ups and downs of the death of football, all of the insides and out. We will have correspondence. We'll have your thoughts, your opinions, the opinions of managers of the game as they go into meltdown. And I think if you remember what's in the 90s, we took over football and we owned it and we thought we can put this in a box. I didn't do it, but the men put it in a box and they said, let's put this ball in a box. These men, they said, let's put this ball in a box. Let's sell that box to the people who already had the ball and allow them to have access to the ball all the time for a fee. We liked that. You liked that. Now it's gone beyond because it's dead. We need to change what is happening with this game, and it's been known for a long time. The death. It's a sad day for football. But don't just take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen, for the death of football. Take the word of this pundit here, whose name escapes me now, but we'll come up with that when it goes to him. And he will say some things. Words escape me. They escape me. I cannot believe we are stood here today talking about the death of football. The timing. You've got to think about the timing. You've got to think about why. Why now? Why is this happening? Don't get me wrong, I've made money from football being killed. I've killed football in different ways. And we've done it from our platform, which I think you touched on. But now it's dead, and it can't be dead. How do we make more money from it? That's what I'm thinking. We're just passengers in the night now. What are we supposed to do? There's a pandemic on, and now football, you're hearing people in the game saying, oh, we just want to make money from it and make as much profit as possible. How do you answer that? How do we live in a world where everything is just about making profit and making as much money as possible? How can you have anything of artistic merit, anything of glory? Fans come to these games and they go, oh, look how beautiful it is. They don't go, oh, look how nice the pounds are. They want to see balls going into goals. They don't want to see profit margins, chairmen, CEOs, bank balances and transfers and wage disputes. We've had a war on terror. We've had a war on drugs. Now it's the war on sport and art. Look at my hair. I don't get my hair cut on a profit. My barber isn't stood there going, how can I get the most out of these people's heads by using scissors? He's saying, when will I get the chance for another canvas to come in and me to create something memorable and beautiful? That is what this world is built on. If you keep making everything about commercial gain, enterprise, you will have nothing left. There will be corrupted souls. And that's not what... When we started the channel, when Sports News started and we said we'll buy this and put logos and everything, that was different because every logo, sometimes every logo is a statement of beauty. But often the logos just get washed away with capitalism and it's different with other logos. Our logos are different. What I'm saying is we were a fish that bit into the fish of art. Now a bigger fish has come. I don't like it. You shouldn't like it, nor should everybody, because it's too late anyway, because it's dead. Now, this is a Mayan temple. Why am I showing you a Mayan temple? Because that is something that was holier than thou. People used to go into it and look at it and enjoy the arts, and then they commercialised it and they've killed it. It's now dead, aka a metaphor for football. I think people often talk about has the game gone? Is the game gone? And it was always, oh, the game's gone. Oh, it's back again. Is the game gone? Yeah, but it's come back again. The game's gone again. The game's back again. Almost like it would go away for the weekends, see its partner, and then come back to see you, the kids, see the kids, and maybe bring a present sometimes. But it's gone, coming back on the weekends. Now the game has gone. Where has it gone? It's gone to death. The game has gone to death, and we've milked it to death. If you will imagine a cow. Now imagine the cow says, "Would you like some milk?" And we said yes. Now imagine that the cow's got a bit big and it's trying to nurse itself and walk on the feet. And then now everyone's queuing up. The postman, he's there, and Sarah's there. Everyone's queuing up. Milk after milk after milk. Milk after milk after milk. Milk after milk after milk. Sooner or later this cow is knackered. The cow is knackered to death. That's what's happened in football today. Because greed is good, but too much greed then kills everything. We've got to stop this thing. We had a chance to have someone who would have done something different, but we didn't choose that. We chose lies and corruptness. And I know I was doing lies and corruptness, but it was different to the other lies and corruptness. What I'm saying is there's a nuance to greed, capitalism and corruptness. I'm on the right side of it. As soon as it went that way, I didn't like it. But if it stayed on my side, I'd be absolutely happy with it. And that's all. I think that's all every fan's looking at. They're going, I don't mind my cod being rinsed a little bit, but don't rinse, and then rinsing me. I don't mind you rinsing me for, football, but don't rinse it to death. Is the takeaway message here? Don't rinse it to death. And go back to you in the studio. We'll go back to you. Powerful stuff there. I think you'll agree. As we bring you the reaction of the death of football, we've got exactly sad scenes indeed. Sad scenes indeed. I think just to speak off the some of the heart or the cuff. I remember when I was a little man, arguably a child, and I went to. My father's relationship wasn't great, but I'd go to a football game, and it was quite scary because they're all shouting, lots of angry, mostly men, very angry, aggressive. Some of the chants quite a lot of racism. Like not really seeing that kind of like there is. If anything, the racism was abhorrent, especially in the 90s. But I think we've that was easy to suppress because you can pretend that's not happening. But if the football dies, you can't suppress that because everyone's going, "This is a corpse," and you're like, "No, it's the league," and someone says, I'm afraid, young man, that is a corpse. But the point is, when I went to I'm a little boy, and I went to the game, and scary, shouting, and it was a goals were scored and goals were had, and that's all you can. Absolutely, we're breaking news that the corpse is still warm. The corpse of football is still warm. We're going to another. I believe we have we haven't got a woman. We've got another man. He is going to say what he thinks about it. A man's been sacked from the ball game, and I think we all, the game went into disrepute a long time ago. Back before you or I probably even stood on this great God Earth, and I only think what could have been as we go to Sport News, and they know, and now, I mean, that black is really, it's hitting me hard because it's like a funeral of the death of football. The funeral of the death of football. We're hitting it home. But what do you think? What do you think about the death? Is it good? I don't know. I think it's not good, but it's happening, and we've got to move on now. We've got to move with the times. People say you can't. Don't be complacent. We're not being complacent. We're being reactionary. We're being like, God rest his soul, a footballer doing a goal on the cuff. Checking if he can. He's, some footballers, they're looking on the wings to see can we score. Some footballers are going, I don't mind I don't mind, frankly, if you just let me score. That's pretty much where we're at. I think the death, as we mourn the death of football. A sad day for England, a sad day for Wales, a sad day for the north of Ireland, sad day Northern Ireland, sad day for Scotland, sad day for other different parts of Scotland, sad day for the Isle of Wight. Sad day. Famously, don't have a football team. Sad day for Cornwall. Sad day for Devon's in Cornwall, isn't it? So that's all the same area of the country. They don't really do football. France is mourning the death of football. We're hearing Italy, Spain, Turkey, Istanbul, inside Turkey, Russia, Moscow, of course, Locomotive, Planetarium, all the Oxide Neutrino, teams from around the world mourning the death of football. It's died, it's gone. What can we say? What do the papers say? Wow. How do we recover from this death? The markets aren't. Are they? I don't know. Even rugby, the selfish game of the prigs, gather together to mourn the death of football. To mourn that death. Some of the players arguably happy. Are you glad that football's dead? Yes, I am. Are you glad that football's dead? No, I'm certainly not. One rugby player here says, I'm driven by wanting to experience new things. He also says, everything is a foot lower, which is something I've had to get used to when I brush my teeth. We're all going to have to get used to it. Not so much related to the death of football, but this saying that one of the supermarkets, and I won't say who, but one of these supermarkets, you can get a 3 for 10. One of the supermarkets, you can get 3 for 10. So for £10, you can get any 3 across the selected barbecue, meat and fish range. 3 for £10. That's happening. Great value, whatever the weather. I'm sure we something on a day, especially on a day like today. I think that's just a message we can all rally around. I just think, what a message to rally around on a day like today. Great value, whatever the weather. I think what a tribute we could do to football if we were to all go out to this supermarket and, take a £10 note, take 2 5s, take 5 £1 coins and 2 £2 coins and then 2 50p's. Get yourself your tenner. Try and get there on carbon neutral track. Maybe even walk. Maybe don't walk to your stadiums. Walk to your local supermarket. Which also, because the markets died, but the supermarkets. Go to your supermarket. Please, if you just, I'm talking from the heart now. As a presenter for sports news on one of the saddest days of my career, go to your supermarket, have £10 and get 3 types of meat for the football that has died today at the age of over 100 years. Because football has died. Great value, whatever the weather. Extra special, 8 hot and smoky hot dog sausages with warming paprika and cayenne peppers. And it's got a Union Jack on it. And on the picture, There is a sausage inside a bun, and it's got a little squiggle where someone's been a bit creative with the mustard, and then there's ketchup as well. And they put chilies on it. I mean, I wouldn't, but why wouldn't you? It's a time... Who fucking knows anymore? Football's dead. Cooked and peeled king prawns. And they're ready to eat. Butcher's Selection. They're free from gluten as well, in case you're wondering. 8 beef burgers. Moroccan style kofta kebabs. And on that one there's a little garlic. There's a piece of parsley. And there's a lemon. Fucking hell, there's a lemon on this one as well. Let me just read it out to you. Lemon and pepper pork loin steaks. They're 100%. The print quality is low. It would be at 72 DPI printing a newspaper, I think. I'm not sure. But I know it's pork. I know it's pork. Chinese style British chicken thighs. I don't even know what that means. Chinese style British chicken. It's got tomato on it. But yeah. I think that concludes our report on the death of football. It has died today at 108, around somewhere over 100 years old. Very old. Good innings. Good innings. I'm hearing there will be a 21 goal salute. 21 goal salute for the. We now wait for the 21 goal salute for the football, which has died at over 100 years old. They're getting ready now for the... We now cut to the 21 goal salute for the death of football. We now go... The football has died at the age of over 100 years. As we look back on all that the football has done, we pay our tributes and homage to the football as we now go to the 21 goal salute for the football. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, football. No. Pretty powerful stuff. Surely agree. What else do you say? What else do you say? And if anything, maybe you're going to go home tonight, you're going to have a conversation with a minor. You're going to say to them, you're going to kneel down to them and say, I'm so sorry to say to you that football has died. And I think the best thing for us to do as a family would be to take one of your teddies, to use Mummy's kitchen scissors and chop its head off so it's like a ball, like a football. We'll kick it around the garden for the last time, and then we'll dig a hole and we'll bury Mr. Teddy's head in the garden. Then every time you go to bed, you can look at that headless, severed body of a teddy. You can look at it and go, football is dead and I'm okay. Thank you.